gorilla stomping in a zoo. Check the vocals, animals get it right.
Everybody, welcome on our channel All in One. Today we're gonna mention about Baywatch, new movie. Hope you will enjoy it. Burning Both and the inexplicable continuance of the Zac Efron must be the new Baywatch film. The Baywatch remake seems to have been years in the making, a throwback to the days when Starkey and Hutch temporarily made spoofy adaptation of deadly serious TV shows on a viable prospect. But now, finally, the first Baywatch trailer is here. Can it beat the odds and actually offer everything it promises while staying relatively faithful to the original? Let's find out. We start promising enough with a shot of the sexy figure walking through the surf at sunset. This is original Baywatch all over, superficial, gorgeous, concealing what is likely to be sewage-infested ocean. However, because this is 2016, David Hasselhoff has been replaced by The Rock. Not only is The Rock bigger and more self-aware than Hasselhoff, he is also far less likely to unironically release a terrible song unless you count that one he released with Wyclef 60-year-old ago. Of course. Which you shouldn't. Actually, you know what? Just pretend I didn't mention it. Anyway, The Rock is sensible and good at his job, and so conscientious that he turns down an offer of sexual intercourse from a woman on Burning Both. That's just the kind of straight-up guy The Rock is. However, and brace yourself for having pilot explosion, The Rock is told that the Baywatch brand has become diminished somehow. I mean, that seems unlikely because people get stuck out at sea just as much as they always did. Plus, The Rock is such an unstoppable PR machine that he doesn't even have sex with women on deck of a boat that can only realistically be 30 seconds away from exploding in a fiery ball of death. But let's just go with it, because the government's plans to jazz up Baywatch involve recruiting Zac Efron. And to be fair, this seems like a smart move on a part of the government. After all, Zac Efron's career has taken a hit over the last few years, to the extent that he is now only really allowed to play Dachi Himbo side characters in slightly tedious comedy movies. At least Baywatch will allow him to show off a bit more range, or he'll just play a Dachi Himbo some side character here too. Whatever works, I guess. And here, that body starts washing up on a rocky beach, and he decides to take Zac Efron to investigate. And that's where the story ends, because from here on in, Baywatch becomes a film about The Rock and Zac Efron vocally impersonating their own gunnet over and over again. Forever, to diminishing returns because the director has slightly overestimated their ability to improvise. That's all the film is. And gratuitous shots of boobs, obviously because Baywatch. And hilarious caper where The Rock, Zac Efron and the woman who played The Rock's daughter in San Andreas last year dressed up funny and sneak into a hospital like this is bloody Cannonball Run or something, and other schemes where Zac Efron continues to confound anyone who ever doubted his ability as a comedian, even though all he ever really does is take his top off and shout aloud. and of course a skin with a radical misunderstanding. There, drag hoops the inexplicable continues of Zac Efron's comedy career, talking testicle and nobody having any sex whatsoever on an exploding wooden boat in the middle of the sea. That's why Baywatch it's going to be blockbuster. Thank you for watching video. Guys, please drop your comments and subscribe our channel. Keep in touch with all of